I'm having a Frog Factions adventure, and I've had a swell time getting lock-on targeting and then removing lock-on targeting. I'm just going to get some lock-on targeting. The reason I'm doing this is that I just want the thing to be full. Right, and we're going to get some warp drive like straight away afterwards. Oh, get that present. It's ours. It's ours. It's ah! There we go, it's full now. Let's get some warp drive. Beautiful. Could have done that a while back. Glad you could finally make it. Dealing with a serious infestation here. Be careful around the asteroids. Oh, I've never seen those bugs shoot at anyone but you. I think they might be racist. Don't forget to avoid the bullets, Lieutenant Hop. You let the asteroids push you around. We said not to do that. It's Bug Mars now. They're going to regret messing with us. To a barrel roll. And I still have all the food. Hey, what was that thing? It just fell. Good flying with you, Lieutenant Hop. See you on the other side. Still only got 7 Zogmids. No refuge. Well, hello, I wonder if that big guy over there is gonna have any tips about dealing with factions? Enjoy the call. You're under arrest, thank you for your cooperation. Mr. Hop, charges against you are severe. You're accused of entering into a native habitat, Bug Mars, with the intent to purloin our delicious space food. How do you plead? You're not really just in court. I'll be waiting when you get out, I promise. Oh god, I'm surrounded by bugs. These charges carry a minimum sentence of 20 years hard labour. There's a special offer this week. How'd you like to become a naturalised citizen of Bug Mars? Get them off, get the bugs off! Now we begin. Our bug flag has 4 bug stripes. What do they represent? Ah! Hate bugs! Hate bugs! Next question on the series, Bug Jersey Shore. What is Bug Snooky's favourite flavour ice cream? I think they're in my hair, I can feel them crawling around. 420 bugs go. Bug in Chief Bug Thomas Jefferson wrote in the Declaration of Bugs that we are blessed with the inalienable right. Oh god, bugs everywhere. During the War of Bug 1812, General Stonewall Bug Jackson held off the nefarious Frog Armada single-handedly. How many Mack frogs did he crush under the wheels of the Mercedes Bugs? I don't know, they hadn't invented counting back then. You know what percentage of students didn't graduate Bug High School in those days? Neither does anyone else. Last question, Mr. Hop, how do you feel about fractions? Oh man. I know, right? Fractions. I'm impressed. Mr. Hop, yours is the first perfect score of our fake naturalization program has ever seen. We're going to fire you into the sun, but instead we've decided to issue a work visa. If you'll just sign here. Bugs, bugs, bugs. Everyone loves his novelty signature. Just ask a Bug John Hancock. Froggy. My actual name is Bartholomew Salience, as you can see there. Check. But my friends, they call me Froggy. Froggy Bee. Novelty purposes only. The Mars factions are the best factions. Can I still go underwater? No. I can. At least I'm learning. No, the the dragon is swell. Purchase Smurf tongue. Insert the $20 bill into your CD-ROM. I'm gonna get the PR department. I can't afford them.
As conceived in 1632 by Portuguese printing press operator André Felipe, boxing was a gentleman's game in which two men would square off and regale each other with stories monotonous for days on end, until one of them fell to the ground from boredom or exhaustion. Over the next few years, the new sport developed a respectable following of a few hundred local socialites.
That was interesting.
It was Felipe's son, André Felipe, who developed what he called the punching strategy in 1637 after seeing a schoolboy strike another in anger, causing him to fall down. When André Felipe challenged the then champion, British expatriate Sleepless Bill Bishop, to a match, Bishop was the odds-on favourite. You can imagine his surprise when, while he was describing what he had had for breakfast that morning, André walked up and thumped him in the neck, sending him down for the count in the parlance of our time.
Mermaid is having a swell time. Learning about boxing. No more boxing. I'll talk instead, shall I?
While it was universally agreed that the boy had violated the spirit of the game, officials were unable to find any actual rule that punching violated, and were forced to let the victory stand. This upset caused an uproar in the boxing community large enough to spill over into local newspapers, which drew the interest of many outsiders to come see what all the fuss was about. The newcomers were enthralled to engage in these borderline barbaric displays of human strength and skill, and the rest is history. After a few spoiled sport school moms, single-minded about safety, added the padded gloves, of course.
Right.
Today's boxing enthusiasts fantasize about a newcomer that would rock the ring the way Felipe did. Calcification of the modern rule set has essentially locked the punching strategy into place, but it's easy to get caught up in the fantasy. Young scholars with big dreams often enter the ring with their crazy new trick, usually a variant of hypnosis, and though they've achieved the occasional victory, none of the gimmicks have been robust enough to make it to the big time.
Oh, that's a shame. Right. This episode has a very different vibe than the last episode. I'm going to keep going down.
The real wonder, though, is that Andre Felipe's original vision of boxing is still around. Gentlemen's boxing clubs can be found in cities all over the world. You can visit one most any day of the week, and see two erudite gentlemen exchanging pleasantries in the ring. Most people only come to watch a few hours of a match, and then leave. And every once in a while you'll find amongst your elders a stout fellow, a die-hard fan, who perhaps witnessed that historic battle between Felipe and Bishop, who for love of the sport must stay to witness the last glorious seconds of wakefulness slip away, only to return to fight again another day.
That was my alarm to drink some tea. I'll put it down, shall I? Is that it? The rumbling seems to have stopped. You feel an intense downward pressure. Let up. After a moment, you calm down enough to start taking in your surroundings. For the first time since seemingly dormant vessel sprang to life. The walls, the command module, of this circular room curve to meet at a point that must correspond to the curved nose of the outer hull. Lining the walls, you see a porthole, glowing display, and a control deck. A ladder leads aft. If you don't know how to get started, type help and press enter. Go up. Climb. Climb up. Climb up. Ladder. You clamber across the ladder. Captain's quarters. This looks like an all-purpose living area. A sleeping pod sits next to the nightstand. Ladder leads to the fore. An oriental rug lies in the center of the aft wall. Take rug. Moving the rug, you discover a recessed hatch below it. Your score has gone up by 2/5 of a point. Open hatch. You've got to work it a bit, but after you give the wheel a few spins, the hatch pops open. Look. This looks like an all-purpose living area. Sleeping pod sits next to a nightstand. Okay. Descend. Hatch. You slip through the hatch. Nearly every surface in this room is covered with sticky pink goop, which seems to be thicker near a grey machine sitting in the corner. A hole in the wall exposes a nest of wires. There's a hatch leading back to the captain's quarters. The fore. Enter hole. That's not a place you can go. Look at a hole. Peering into the exposed machinery, you see what looks like an empty coffee can that you're guessing doesn't belong there. Take can. You twist the can and it eventually comes loose, but you've ripped the insulation off and the adjacent wire in process, and it begins sparkling and it comes in contact with the adjacent strut. You glance down at what you've taken. Huh. It really is a coffee can. Drink coffee. The can is empty. Fill a can. I don't know what you want to fill that with. Look. Nearly every surface. Fill can with goop. Goop is stuck to the surfaces. Lick goop. You're not hungry. Oh. Look. Leave. exit room. Go hatch. It looks like a open pod. The lid seems to function automatically. Enter pod. Can't safely sleep until you're confident that you'll return to the Bagmars by the end of the trip. Look. Go to 4. Read display. The glowing green display shows a map of the galaxy with a destination you don't recognise marked, an ETA of the about 3,000 years. Looking closer, you see 2 on-screen buttons labelled route details and new destination. We want route details first. The screen splits a fourth, a slew of steps such as spiral spinward at the Spaffy system, far faster than you can fathom. New destination. The nav computer dumps you into an interface so abstract that before you can consciously process what's happening, you've hit the back button and are at the main map again. Play Pong. Oh. Screen. Route. Details. Spiral spinward at Spaffy system. Look. Take a ladder. Use ladder. Descend ladder. Ascend ladder. Ascend ladder. Well, it's a very clever ladder that lets me ascend. Hatch. Help. X. Can. R. Put can in engine. Put can into hole. I actually have no idea what to do. Examine machine. Machine consists of a spigot aimed at a flat platform, and written a sheet of paper has been hastily taped over the base of the platform. Read paper. This is the out of order note included in your game package. Turn spigot. Use spigot. Take note. You rip the note off, leaving a fluctuating piece of electrical tape behind, revealing a control panel. Use control panel. You'll have to be more specific. X control panel. Most of the control panel is rendered unusable by the sticky pink goop. See a row of what looks like radio preset buttons, all but 2 of which are stuck. There's only a big red lever. None of these are press buttons. The raise button clicks into place and the previously selected button pops up. Local currency says a robotic voice. Press button. Now it says mum speciality. Press button. Pull. Lever. The machine whirs, dispensing local currency. Voice says a thick stream of Zorkmids shoots out of the faucet, bounce off the flat platform and scatter. Pick up Zorkmids. What's next? Pick up a few. I need loads of Zorkmids, don't I? Like millions. Lever. Unable to press button. Lever. The machine whirs, dispensing mum's speciality. Pink goop streams out of the faucet, splashing it against the flat platform and getting everywhere. A couple of drops lands in your mouth, and you recognise the flavour: bacon milkshake. Atmospheric anomaly detected. A different voice says. Whirring sound ensues that the bulk of the goop is sucked into an invisible vents, leaving just enough goop floating around to be gross and annoying. Atmosphere purified. Voice says triumphantly. Look. Nearly every surface in this room is covered with sticky pink goop. Seems to be thicker than the... Okay. But goop it can. You can't get a meaningful amount of just by collecting loose goop. Can't I? Pink goop. Those drops earlier were enough bacon milkshake for one lifetime, thanks. Press button. Pull. Lever. Press button. Pull. Lever. Okay. Put can on faucet. Put can on okay. X machine. Take tape. X hole. Use tape on wire. You wrap the wire around the bare wire, the tape around the bare wire, insulating it. Score has gone up by 1 2/3 points. Look. X hole. Looks like your impromptu installation will hold for at least a little while. Look. Spigot. Use can and spigot. You can place can below spigot. Oh. Press button. Press button. Pull lever. I've got a take can. Okay, fair enough. Look. Ascend. Hatch. Look. Ascend. Ladder. Look. Read. Display. New destination. Route details. Send ladder. Look. X. Nightstand. Open. Drawer. Read. Manual. It's a manual for the navigation computer in the command module. After leafing through it, you feel confident you understand how to use the interface well enough to set up a route back to Bug Mars. Oh, 2 and 8 points. Ascend. Ladder. T. Read display. New. Okay, route details. New destination. You definitely plot the course back to Bug Mars. The engines roar and you feel G-force shifts. The ETA reads 57 and 55th years ahead. Huh? You run a diagnostic and determine that the vast majority of the time is going to be spent going through bug customs. Luckily, you can sleep through most of it. Your score has gone up by 3 1/3 points. Descend. Ladder. Enter. Pod. Your head has barely touched the pillow when an alarm begins repeating. Perfume chamber empty. You will wake up empty and cranky. You assume it's going to stop eventually, but a couple of minutes later it still hasn't. Get up like there's no way you can sleep like that. Where is perfume chamber? Oh. I did make a bunch of mistakes there, but use Goop on pod. What's next? Use Goop on pod. You bring the can close to the hole, and the hole sucks the pink goop right in. The nearby gauge fills up. Use pod. Enter pod. You lie down in the sleeping pod, close the lid, and drift off, secure that in 57 and something years you'll return to Bug Mars as a wealthy frog. When you wake up, you're clearly not in your sleep pod. You blearily glance around, get your bearings, and you appear to have been sleeping on a heart-shaped bed covered with roses. A voice comes from the next room. Awake already? A wispy human figure in the bathrobe and crown walks in. She bends over and kisses you on the nose. Suddenly you feel your body shifting. Yay! She laughs and claps, and you realise that you've been transmogrified into human form. Okay, this makes the game a lot harder. I have so many Zogmids. I'm suffering quite a lot of difficulties there. Watch out, man, they're eating your fruit. You awake with a start. What a horrible dream. You call your friend Draghi, the flying dragon, just to talk to someone. Yellow, Draghi says. I just had the worst nightmare. You explain the situation. I'm not sure that support group for human bug eaters is really going to get much of a following. Draghi ponders. Maybe if we get drummed up a little publicity first. I noticed the PR agency. 5 minutes later, Draghi shows up at your door, dressed to the nines. He tosses the frog tuxedo at you. Put this on, babe. We're running for president. Candidate Hop, what do you say to the allegations that you're not a natural born citizen, that you're under 35? Oh God, I wish. And that you're a frog. God, I wasn't prepared for this. A man unconstitutionally loves the underdog. You're shooting for president. Let's see, blue Don Bob on it. So Clarence Gastropod, Ferdinand Croker, Laps McQueen, Morag, Halege, and introducing Draghi Ceiling Eater as himself. Rated by Twinbeard. Numerators and denominators. Mark factions.
Here's your bug coffee, Mr. President. Heavy on the cream.
How many megabytes of bug? Okay, the bug assets is 2 million Zork mids. Cost to produce bug porn is 10,000 per megabytes. I'll make one. Don't worry about this interface. It's temporary software. Doing harder work working on Bug Excel 98. Let's make one Bangla ad as well. I mean, so much. 1,000.
Thanks, but I'm into ladybugs.
Okay, the bug porn sensors are working today. There'll be no bug porn available at Bug Retail. Bug porn sensors bought all your bug porn at lunchtime. You made 1 megabyte of bug porn at 10,000 megabyte and sold 1 megabyte porn at 1 million megabyte. Budget is 25. I got a lot of money. How many Zuckmints do you want to order? 100. That confident, huh? Okay, let's upgrade. I mean, I could get rid of my lock-on targeting. Oh, bug drugs. I have so many Zorkmids. Okay. Okay, let's make 1,000. Unfortunately, you only have oh damn. Let's make 500. 40. Come on, let's be reasonable now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Relax. Just be yourself.
Ah, because it's a beast. Right. The severe thunderstorm hit the bug. Okay. I made a lot more bug porn. Uh, 300. Let's make 30. Okay, I still have 3 million, more than 3 million Zogmids. System of satellites to help you meteorologists provide more accurate and precise weather forecasts. Hot and dry. An outbreak of frog STDs and bug-borne actors is driving production costs up. Oh, damn. So 555 455.
Impressive wingspan.
Juvenile bug postings. Health inspectors gave your product a thumbs up. Everyone wants to see. By whoever makes thirsty bugs. I sold none. We'll let your successor worry about the inflation problem. Okay, let's have some padlocks. I didn't even need the money. I just wanted it. So much indignity though. Adding padlocks to bug porn storage warehouse should cut down on shrinkage. Okay. Okay. 999, 999, 999. 999.
It's not you. It's my inability to distinguish you from the prey.
The in-house porn musician decided to make bug Christian rock today. Nobody's quite sure what to make of it. I was complained. Made a lot of porn. Oh no, I sold none again. One. I still have a lot. Okay, let's make a presidential swimming pool. Done taking a break? You need to get back to work, huh? Jim Storm's answer. Oh no, it was to the left now. This is the fake Rage Against Machine. I like that it's bad porn as well. I mean, I hate that it's bad porn, you know what I mean. Chris Cornell. Oh, he's dead now, isn't he? Oh, this made me sad. Radically poetic. The needle I thread it. Oh, fuck, I wish I knew the lyrics. 66. Hoover. He was a body remover. I don't understand. fist in the air in the land of hypocrisy. Militant mind. What hard line after hard line. All of which are American dreams. I'm not letting you go. Right, I should probably keep talking now. Wake up. Oh no. Although this sounds like Sober by Tool. And I know the Drake song takes the riff from another band, I've forgotten the name. The Stairway to Heaven band? I've forgotten. Whip. 2012. That was bit too. I don't know if that's when this game was made. Congratulations. Yeah, we don't even know if this is the end or not. You've completed Frog Factions and certified Frog Factioneer, but are you ready for the ultimate Frog experience? Buy the Hops iconic cap DLC and experience a day in the life of a frog wearing a hat. It'll feel as if you're playing an entirely different Frog Factions game. Dude, just take me to the sound test. It's called Eyes Open. Hey, that was Frog Factions. Thank you for watching. Maybe I'll see you if they ever make a Frog Factions 2. We'll see you there. Perhaps not.